Every woman tests a man, not with words, but with behavior. And if you do not understand what she is really doing, you will fail without even realizing it. She will not announce her intentions. She will not hand you a manual or give you a clear signal that says, "I am ready for you." Instead, she will communicate through a language that is older than words, a language rooted in psychology, biology, and instinct. This is the language of attraction, and it speaks in gestures, glances, silences, and subtle shifts in energy. Most men miss these signals entirely because they are looking for something obvious, something direct, something that requires no interpretation. But attraction is rarely obvious. It hides in the quiet moments, in the space between words, in the way she holds eye contact a second longer than necessary, or the way her voice softens when she speaks to you. In this video, we are going to show you exactly what to watch for when a woman wants to give you her body, her time, and her complete feminine surrender. She will not announce it with words. She will not say, "I am ready." Instead, her actions will become louder than her voice. And if you are paying attention, you will notice the signs. Soft, delicate signals wrapped in emotion, psychology, and instinct. Some men miss them because they expect something bold, something unmistakable. But attraction is rarely obvious. It hides in the silence, in the eye contact, in what she does when you are not even touching her. This is the psychology of desire, and understanding it can transform the way you connect with women on every level. Let us begin with the most fundamental truth about female attraction. A woman who does not want you will stay distant. She will protect her energy, maintain her boundaries, and keep you at a comfortable arm's length. She will be polite, friendly even, but there will always be a subtle wall between you. You will feel it in the way she does not lean in when you speak, in the way she does not hold eye contact for more than a moment, in the way her body is oriented toward the exit rather than toward you. But a woman who wants to give herself to you cannot help drifting towards you like gravity. It is subtle but undeniable. She sits closer than she needs to. She finds ways to stay near you. Even in a group, her body will slowly angle towards yours, as if there is an invisible thread pulling her in your direction. Attraction makes her restless. Her mind wants to play it cool, to be mysterious and unreadable, but her body betrays her. And it is not just the physical closeness. It is the comfort. She lets her guard down. Her voice softens around you. She laughs easier, smiles faster, and her presence loses the defensive tension most women carry when they are uncertain or guarded. When a woman wants you, she begins to relax into your energy. Her arms uncross. Her shoulders drop. She stops checking her phone and starts focusing on you. This is one of the most powerful signs because it indicates that she feels safe with you, and safety is the foundation of female desire. Then there is her eyes. Many men think desire looks like a seductive stare, something bold and undeniable. But in real psychology, the strongest indicator of attraction is when she looks at you and then looks away quickly. The tiny, shy break of eye contact is powerful. It means you made her feel something she was not ready to show. Her nervous system reacts before her brain can hide it. That is why attraction is really loud in its quietness. It is trembling, delicate, involuntary. She might glance at your lips when you talk. She might bite her own lip in response. She might touch her neck, her hair, her collarbone while looking at you. These are subconscious signals her body sends when her desires are waking up. And if she trusts you, if she really trusts you on a psychological level, you will notice something else. She starts sharing personal details. Not random stories, but things she does not tell everyone. Her fears, her insecurities, why she got hurt in the past, what keeps her up at night. Because a woman will never give her body to a man she cannot emotionally trust. For her, intimacy is not just physical. It is psychological. She needs to feel safe, protected, and truly seen. If she opens her heart, even in small ways, she is preparing to open every part of herself to you. This is not a decision she makes consciously. It is an instinctive process that unfolds when she feels that you are a man she can surrender to without fear. But the most intense sign is this. She starts imagining you in her world. She asks questions like, "Would you ever?" or "What if we?" She tests how you think, not because she is confused, but because she wants to confirm that giving herself to you will not be a mistake. Women do not let just any man inside their life. They choose carefully, deliberately, and with a level of discernment that most men never fully appreciate. And when she is close to choosing you, she begins to picture you in her future. Whether she says it directly or not, these signs are quiet but powerful, and most men ignore them, waiting for something bold, something obvious. But by the time the signals become obvious, she has already given up on him. She has already concluded that he is not perceptive enough to be the kind of partner she needs. If you have seen these signs before, it was not coincidence. It was desire trying to speak without words, and it was waiting for you to listen. When a woman wants to give herself to you, she begins to show desire in ways she can deny with words, but never with behavior. And one of the most telling signs is how her mood changes around you. Not dramatically, but deeply. With other people, she is polite, calm, maybe even reserved. But with you, there is a spark, a different frequency in her voice. You affect her emotionally, even with something as simple as eye contact. She gets playful, sarcastic, or unusually soft. Sometimes she gets shy without knowing why. And here is where the psychology becomes truly powerful. A woman only becomes nervous around the man who matters to her. If she is perfectly comfortable, unbothered, and emotionally flat around you, there is no real attraction there. But if she is trying to look confident while fighting an inner storm of emotions, that is desire in disguise. Her body tenses, her breathing changes, her pupils expand. She gets overwhelmed by feelings she does not know how to hide because you are not just a man. Your presence is a trigger for something deep and primal within her. Another sign is that she starts to touch you more than necessary. Light, accidental contact that is not really accidental. A brush of her hand, fixing your collar, adjusting your bracelet or watch. Women do not touch men they do not want. Physical contact is her way of testing how your body feels, how you respond, and how safe you are for her to get closer. She wants to get used to your skin before she has the courage to fully claim it. And then comes the emotional shift. When a woman is ready to give herself to you, she does not protect her ego around you. She forgives you faster. She smiles even when she is annoyed. She cares what you think. Your opinion suddenly matters to her more than it should. She is falling under your influence, not because she is weak, but because she respects you. Women do not surrender to men they cannot respect. If she is letting you guide conversations, decisions, or moments, she is telling you something without speaking. And here is a darker psychological truth. A woman's behavior becomes inconsistent when her desire for a man is stronger than she can admit. She might pull away for a day and come back even closer. She might act distant, then suddenly warm. That contradiction is not confusion. It is fear of how deeply she wants you. She tries to protect her feelings, but her attraction keeps pulling her back. That push and pull is one of the clearest signs she is fighting with herself. She is caught between her desire and her fear, between wanting to surrender and wanting to protect her heart. And this internal conflict manifests in her behavior in ways that can be confusing to men who do not understand what is really happening. But there is a deeper layer most men never notice. When a woman wants to give herself to you, she begins studying you the way no one else does. Not your body, your mind. She watches what makes you angry, what makes you soft, what makes you vulnerable, strong, or human. Because a woman cannot surrender to a man she does not understand. She needs to know your temperament, not for curiosity, but for intimacy. She needs to know what kind of man you are when no one is watching, when you are tired, when you are frustrated, when you are emotional. If you have ever caught a woman staring at you when she thought you were not looking, her eyes were not just admiring you. She was memorizing you. Women observe the men they want quietly, intensely, subconsciously. She wants to know if you are as deep as her desire. And when she finds out you are, her walls begin to fall piece by piece. The signs are there if you know how to see them. There is a moment in every woman's desire when her body starts telling the truth, even when her mouth is still afraid to speak. And one of the strongest signals is anticipation. A woman who wants to give herself to you does not just enjoy your presence, she waits for it. She checks her phone more often. She replies fast, even when she pretends she is busy. She remembers the smallest details of what you said because your words do not just touch her ears, they echo in her mind. And if she is truly invested, she will do something very subtle but powerful. She starts adjusting herself around you, fixing her hair, reapplying lip gloss, straightening her posture. The world believes women dress up only for themselves. Psychology says something else. When a woman wants to give her body to a man, her presentation becomes intentional. Thoughts of you change the way she looks, smells, sits, and even breathes. She wants to be desired by the one she desires. But there is a deeper sign, the one men rarely recognize. She becomes jealous, not openly, not with drama, not with shouting, but with sudden silence. A shift in her tone, a tiny pause when another woman's name appears in conversation. That quiet sting in her expression when she feels another female presence. A woman does not get jealous over a man she sees as temporary. She gets jealous over a man she is already imagining as her own. If she is trying to hide it, that makes it even more real. Another sign is how she reacts to your touch. Not big, obvious touch, small ones. Your hand grazing her lower back as you walk through a crowd, your fingers brushing hers when you pass something. If she continues the contact instead of pulling away, that is not comfort, that is permission. And if she leans in, presses closer, or melts into the moment, she is not thinking anymore. She is feeling because desire kills logic. And when a woman is ready to give herself to you, her logical mind begins to lose control. She stops calculating, stops overthinking, stops analyzing every move. She lets herself feel safe in your presence. Her guard disappears, and her feminine energy becomes softer, warmer, more vulnerable. But the most shocking sign, a woman will test you right before she gives herself to you. She wants to know what kind of man you truly are, not how you act when everything is smooth, how you act when she is emotional, distant, or upset. If she wants to give you her body and her trust, she needs to see your strength, your patience, your stability. So she might pull away, ask a serious question, challenge your attitude, not to create problems, but to confirm you are the man she feels safe surrendering to. Because for a woman, intimacy is not just physical, it is psychological exposure. Her body is the last door she opens. If she is unlocking it consciously or unconsciously, she is already letting you in. If these signs sound familiar, you are closer than you realized. When a woman is on the edge of intimacy, truly ready to give herself to you, her voice changes before her body does. She speaks softer, slower, more emotionally. There is a different tone when she talks to you, like every word is chosen with care. Her voice becomes a bridge between what she feels and what she is afraid to say. Some men think this is just flirting, but it is not. It is vulnerability slipping through. And here is a powerful psychological truth. A woman only becomes gentle with a man she feels safe with. If she teases you but never crosses the line, if she opens up but never embarrasses you, if she gets emotional but never disrespects you, she is showing you she trusts you with her femininity. And once a woman trusts you emotionally, her body follows naturally. Another sign appears in her silence. Not the cold silence of disinterest, but the warm silence of comfort. The kind where she just sits next to you, not needing to talk, not needing to fill the air with noise, just existing beside you. When a woman can enjoy the quiet with you, her guard is gone. She does not feel the need to impress you or protect herself. That kind of silence is a hug without arms. But there is something even deeper. She starts asking intimate questions, not dirty questions, personal ones. How do you feel about love? What do you want in a woman? What scares you? What hurts you? That is not curiosity. That is emotional X-ray. When a woman is ready to give herself to a man, she wants to know his emotional depth because she is about to show him hers. She needs to know if you are gentle or careless, loyal or dangerous, a temporary thrill or a man she can fall into without breaking. And if she senses emotional safety, her body starts giving signals she cannot hide anymore. She stands closer than necessary. Her legs touch yours under the table. Her hand lingers on your arm longer than it should. She lets you touch her waist, her back, the parts of her body she does not allow other men to reach. Women are extremely selective with their personal space. Where she allows you is where she trusts you. But the most powerful sign of all, she makes herself available. She creates opportunities to talk. Cancels plans for you. Stays up late just to keep talking. Waits for your message even when she pretends she does not care. A woman who wants to give herself to a man finds time even when she does not have it, because desire rearranges priorities. And when she begins to prioritize you emotionally and physically, it means a decision has already formed inside her. She is not thinking, should I? She is thinking, when. You do not chase her at this stage. You do not force anything. You let her come to you because she already is. There is a moment, quiet, invisible, and undeniable, where a woman stops resisting her feelings for you. She no longer hides her affection, her softness, or her craving for your presence. Everything about her becomes more open, more feminine, more inviting. This is the final shift, the most powerful sign of all. She starts communicating with her body without even realizing it. Her breathing changes around you, slower, deeper, almost like her body is preparing for something intimate. Her pupils widen when she looks at you. Her lips part slightly while you speak. She positions herself close enough that you can feel her warmth. These are not random reactions. They are primal responses. A woman's body knows her desire before her mind admits it. She stops worrying about how she looks and starts worrying about how you feel. She pays attention to your comfort, your mood, your happiness. She becomes nurturing, protective, soft. When a woman is ready to give herself to you, she does not just want pleasure. She wants connection. She wants you to enjoy her. Not just physically, but emotionally, mentally, spiritually. She begins to let you lead, not because she is weak, but because she trusts your strength. She follows your guidance, your touch, your pace. That surrender is not sexual, it is psychological. For a woman, giving her body is the ultimate expression of trust. Her guard is gone, her walls are down, she is letting you in fully. But the real confirmation is this: she does not fear being alone with you. She desires it. If she invites you to a private space, if she sits close enough to touch, if she stays even when she has reasons to leave, she has chosen you. The signs were never loud. They were never dramatic. They were subtle, silent, instinctive. A woman who wants to give herself does not need to say it. Her body speaks. Her heart reacts. Her energy shifts. And if you have ever seen these signs from her, remember it was not your imagination. It was her desire. It was her body telling you what her words could not yet say. It was her psychology expressing itself through the oldest language in the world. Now, we need to talk about something that many men misunderstand when they see these signs. They think that seeing these signs means they can rush forward, that they can take, that they can assume. But that is exactly the wrong move. When a woman shows these signs, she is not giving you permission to take. She is giving you permission to lead. There is a profound difference. Taking is about your needs. Leading is about hers. When you lead, you are showing her that you understand what she is offering and that you respect it enough to handle it with care. You are showing her that you are not just hungry for her body, but that you value her trust, her vulnerability, her surrender. And that is what she is really testing for. She is not just testing to see if you notice her signals. She is testing to see what you do with them. Are you patient? Are you present? Are you grounded? Or do you become needy and desperate the moment you sense she is interested? The truth is, most men fail this test. They see the signs and they immediately try to close the deal. They escalate too fast. They push too hard. They make her feel like an object rather than a person. And in that moment, they lose everything they could have had. Because when a woman feels like you are just trying to get something from her, all those signs she was showing disappear. Her guard goes back up. Her walls rebuild. And you are left wondering what went wrong. What went wrong is that you did not understand the psychology of feminine desire. You did not understand that for a woman, desire is not just about physical attraction. It is about emotional safety. It is about trust. It is about feeling seen and valued as a whole person, not just as a body. So when you see these signs, your job is not to pounce. Your job is to create more safety. Your job is to show her that you can handle her vulnerability without exploiting it. Your job is to be the kind of man who is worthy of her surrender. And that means slowing down. It means being present. It means listening more than you speak. It means showing her that you are not just interested in her body, but in her mind, her heart, her soul. It means letting her feel your strength without using it to overpower her. It means leading with intention, not with desperation. When you do that, when you become that kind of man, the signs she shows you will become even stronger. She will open up more. She will trust you more. She will want you more. Because you have proven that you are not just another man who takes what he can get. You are a man who understands the sacred nature of feminine desire. And that understanding is what makes her want to give herself to you completely. This is not manipulation. This is not a game. This is the natural unfolding of attraction when two people are aligned. And it is beautiful. It is powerful. It is transformative. When a woman truly surrenders to a man, when she gives him her body, her time, and her complete feminine presence, it is one of the most profound experiences a man can have. It is not just physical pleasure. It is a meeting of souls. It is a merging of energies. It is a moment of pure connection that transcends the ordinary. And that is what women are really looking for. That is what they are testing for. That is what they are waiting for. They are waiting for a man who can meet them in that space of vulnerability and trust. They are waiting for a man who is strong enough to hold their softness without breaking. They are waiting for a man who is secure enough to receive their surrender without becoming arrogant. They are waiting for a man who understands that intimacy is not about performance, but about presence. So if you have seen these signs from a woman, if you have felt that shift in her energy, if you have noticed her becoming softer and more open around you, do not take it for granted. Do not rush it. Do not assume. Instead, honor it. Respect it. Meet it with the same level of vulnerability and authenticity that she is showing you. Let her feel your strength without being overwhelmed by it. Let her feel your desire without being consumed by it. Show her that you are a man who can be trusted with the most precious gift she has to offer. And when you do, you will experience something that most men never will. You will experience the full depth of feminine desire. You will know what it feels like to be truly wanted, not just for what you can do, but for who you are. And that is worth more than any game, any trick, any technique. That is the real prize. Thank you for taking the time to read this. If this content has opened your eyes, if it has helped you understand women on a deeper emotional and psychological level, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. Every week, we are decoding the hidden patterns of the female mind, revealing the truths that most people never learn. And I do not want you to miss what is coming next. Your support allows us to keep creating content that can truly change how you see relationships and connection. So hit that like button, turn on the notification bell, and join the inner circle. Because when you understand the inner world, you do not just heal yourself. You heal your relationships, your community, and the way you show up in the world. I will see you in the next video.